So our Lifespot topic today is a bit controversial. I know I say that about all of them, but this one for real. Okay, maybe not. So our Lifespot topic today is, what are the things that make women feel old? Well.
Wow.
Well.
I may think, like, for me, I look at kids, especially these teens right now, like when I'm outside there and I'm looking at teens wearing, you know, this skimpy, and I know I have worn skimpy. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to play Jesus and say I'm
Exactly,
judgmental, but I'm like, my God, I passed through that, and I was wearing this. I could remember, but I now can't. You know.
Yeah, you
so
know
I'm
what,
looking.
that's
my
very
God,
true.
I feel old.
I've ever seen a 15-year-old with like long acrylic nails, and then she was cussing at someone, and I was like, where's your mother? Where's
You
your,
know
what? Me, by the time you say my hey, dead.
Yeah,
Dead.
I think it's a whole different generation right now. But for me, I think, I don't know whether it's like in line with what you guys are talking about, but for me, it's basically my tolerance for nonsense.
That's
Yeah.
And kupiga merry-go-round now I say, like I just
You don't have time.
it.
Yeah.
I just don't have time. It's draining. I'll just be straightforward, like yo, scare. Mi mtu wangu kuna venye.
Yeah.
This sina hii time, unaget.
Yeah.
Sina hiyo time ya kushinda nikiquest. Yani, I don't know. I think for me it's the maturity, like ile nimefika tu stage yenye. Yo, it's never that serious.
Never
Mtu
that
wangu
serious.
deuces.
Yeah.
Like I think nowadays I do the deuces thing. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
like yo, I'm out.
Me, I think I've also learned to train my tongue. Like like back in the day when you'd hurl insults at me, I was
You'd
they
hurl them
clap
right back.
I know.
But right now, I don't even have the energy. I'm like, are you done? Like, are you done? Also, since we are in the festive season, Home Alone, umtoi ako 40 years old.
He's
That
40.
That doesn't make you feel nearly
Get out,
40.
he's 40.
Nearly 40.
Kwani Home
That
Alone
makes
is
me
19?
old.
Ya kitambo.
Exactly. Now, do
Yeah,
you
that's
feel
true.
old?
Now I feel old.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Because I was
me,
watching that thing, I was
kitambo.
like a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, my goodness.
kitambo
Well,
thing.
maybe even like seeing your children grow can sometimes as a woman can make you feel old. Because, you know, like sometimes the mom looks at me and she's like, wow, I have a 30-year-old. That's when you realize you're old.
Imagine,
you know? Like
yeah.
you're older. So I
Yeah.
think seeing your children grow also as a woman makes you feel older.
Yeah.
old.
and Prince William and Prince Harry. Like, you
know,
guys, do you remember
right?
when we were watching the video of Diana and how
and they were
with they were small kids, now they have their families of their own. I'm like, wow, I feel old.
Exactly. Actually, remember me, I think me and William were the
old.
same age. No, Harry.
Harry, the small one.
So when I was watching that thing, I was like, oh, look, he looks like he's like my age. Because that thing went viral.
Yeah.
Like when the documentary was made and everything, so they were everyone like, okay, that looks like my age mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that definitely makes you, when you see people used to see on TV, and now like your age,
Exactly.
you're like,
Yeah, watu wamegrow up.
ama when like, ama when
pia watu wenye unajua
yeah,
wenye
yeah, exactly.
you know, yani watu waliolea unabaki enye nimezeka. Sasa kidogo unasikia. I think even for me when I'm looking at the music industry, like I'm not that old. So I'm 26, but nikiangalia wale watu wametokea they're like 19, 20, 21. Niko like kush unazeka. Literally unajua niko tu like nime accept niko by the way I'm no longer 21. There's a time I'm like, oh, I'm 21. Then right now you're like, yo, you're getting
I listen to some music. Of course, you know, we like Gengeto. We like to listen to it. And then we were actually listening to some music outside here before the show started. And we're like, my God. And they're actually saying that whatever they're thinking loudly.
Right.
You know, you're thinking like, wow.
I would
never.
And if you were like 20, you'll probably be singing like,
As you actually think about it, like, what?
Yeah, don't say it. Like, think it, but don't say it, right?
Exactly, that's true.
That makes me
also,
old.
I think back,
feel old.
BC, I can't believe you're saying this now, before Corona, when you go to a mall and it's full of kids, it's when you used to realize, oh, wako holiday. Because you know, you never know that these days.
It's true.
Because everyone in, you know, everyone you grew up with is no longer in school,
Yeah.
you know. So when you see the mall is full, you're like, ni mid-term. Now that's when you feel old. Hata ukumbuki. Yeah.
True.
Anyway, but on that note, guys, we want to give you some advice on Advice What.